Here to talk through this skyscraper sum puzzle by Ashish Kumar called Am I Seeing Double? We've got some duplicated clues, so let's just start with those. 9 can be 1 plus 2 plus 6 or 3 plus 6 in this case, and that means it will always start with a 1 or a 3. The 10 can be 1 plus 3 plus 6 or 4 plus 6. You can't have a starting 2, you can't have a starting 3, so this has to be actually just 1 or 4 at the start. So these actually looks to be pairs around these clues. The 11 is going to be a little more flexible. It's got 3 options. We need to basically get a sum of 5 and then have a 6. So that could be 5 plus 6, or it could be 1 and 4 with 6, or 2 and 3 with 6. So this can start with a 1, a 2, or a 5. 1, a 2, or a 5. 15 can be just 3 cells, 4 plus 5 plus 6. 16 has to be 4 cells. So I guess one thing that looks important is there's a 6 all the way over here, and the reason that's important is actually probably because of these clues. So let's come back to these. The 1 and 3 are pretty small. 1, 2, 6 is going to be straight away those numbers with nothing hidden until the 6 happens. 3 can go 3, 6, or 3 could have like 3, then 1, 2, and then 6. So 3 could put a 6 in either the second, third, or fourth rows, but it can't hide the 4 or 5, so or at least 2 buildings after it. And once we know that 6s can't go in these cells, that means the other 6 has to go in these cells. So this will be 3 with 6 right away, 1, 2, 6 right away. So actually we can even mark that digit if that helps us. I think this may be where we even have to come to another of the double clues, these 10s. These 10s have to be hiding 5s. And that's not easy to do because those 5s have to be behind these 6s. So one 5 can be over here. The other 5 is over here, but actually it can't be in this top cell because that would then be seen. So this has to be a 5. This has to be a 5. That makes these as 6s. It does mean the 2 comes over here, 3 and 1. That all looks good. This 10 can't hide its 4, so it's got to be seen. That means this other one has to hide its 4, which goes over to this side. It has a 1. It's 3 hiding a 2. That 3 means this is 3 with 1. And that gives some cancellations down here. So that looks like a good start. Probably the 11s are the best clues to look at here. So what have we learned? We said that we had 1 with 4, 2 with 3, or 5. These 3s are all hidden, so all the 2 options are now gone. So actually where the 1 option here and the 2 option are gone. So 1 plus 4 plus 6 doesn't work. 2 plus 3 plus 6 doesn't work. This has to be 5 plus 6. That means this is the one that starts with a 1, then has a 4, and then has a 6, and the 5 has to be hidden in this case. So 6 before 5, like this. Looks good. This 15 is going to have its 6 somewhere over here. And the question is, can we make any more interpretable sense of what's going on? This will be 3, 4. This will be 3, 5. This will be 3, 4, 5. This 6 having a sum of 10 in 3 cells, all these are going to be seen buildings. So this can't be the 2. Sorry, though it can't be the 1. This could be a 2 or a 4. But if this is a 2, 1, 2 being seen, that doesn't work. So this actually has to be a 4. For that to then be a seen building here, this has to be a 5, putting in a 1. So 1, 4, 5 is absolutely forced. Puts a 2, 3 over here. This is 6 and 4 to finish the column. We have 2, 5, 6 over here, and 5s in both the top and bottom columns. So last options there. 3 and 4 to finish this out. 1 and 2 to finish this out. This will now be 2, 3, 4, 6. That is 15. 2 in the cell. We have 3 and 6 to go down the bottom, and 2 and 6 at the top, and can place those based off Latin square rules. So we got through this puzzle, a good sort of use of the repeated sums, the inability to put 6s in these cells, put 6s into these cells with hidden 5s and 1 hidden 4 behind for the 10s. That gave constraints on the 11s. We could then work into the last clues to make the rest of the puzzle work out. So a very narrow solving path, but it triggered 9s into 10s into 11s. So once you got onto it, hopefully you could track what was the next key place to be looking, as reflected in this video as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.